Welcome back, Ready, Set, Mums. We're here to talk about week 23 of your pregnancy. Now, this week your baby actually resembles a newborn. It's just a little bit skinnier. It's quite long and skinny actually, about 29 centimeters in length, and it weighs about 1.1 pounds. For your fruit and vegetable analogy this week, you can think of your beautiful little baby as a mango. Now, this week your baby's eyes have been fully formed. They just don't have any coloration in them yet. Your baby is also busy somersaulting and exploring around inside of your belly. So look forward to those kicks and hits and jabs and pokes and punches becoming more and more prominent. You also need to look forward to that time when you're standing around talking to someone or a group of people and all of a sudden there's a lump that could be an elbow or a hand or a foot that sort of just starts pressing on your skin and starts poking out the side of your belly or gets caught in underneath your ribs. Somersaulting quite continuously now, so look forward to that. You'll also get used to feeling around for your baby. Ask your midwife to show you what the head looks like, what the bottom looks like or feels like inside of your tummy, and you'll get used to what they feel like and you'll be able to work out the position of your baby. Now, your baby can listen to your heartbeat and your voice now. This is actually what it does for entertainment. So make sure you're talking to it as often as you can. You can also hear your baby's heartbeat through a stethoscope now. So you don't need the Doppler or the midwife in order to be able to hear your baby's heartbeat. Whenever you go in to see your clinicians, just ask them if you can borrow the stethoscope and if they can find your baby's heartbeat, and you can listen to it quite often now. The other thing that's happening is that your baby is developing nipples. Yes, nipples of its own. So for families with rough and ready girls or lots and lots of boys, get ready for the nipple cripple fights to come in the years ahead. Now, you might noticing that you're still steadily gaining weight and you're hungrier than before. Just make sure that you stock up in fiber-rich foods so that you've got fuel for longer and to limit those hunger pangs and the sometimes gorging out on foods that we don't want to gorge out in. You might also be experiencing the mask of pregnancy, and this is where your skin can get some kind of blotches or discoloration. I got it on my face and my arms, and my freckles actually became really prominent and really dark. I really enjoyed it. I just sort of wore it as a badge of being pregnant, and it was something that I was really, really proud of. Now, you might notice also that you've got swollen hands and tingling hands and feet. This is because of the excess fluid in your body. So a way of combating this is actually to, sounds funny, but drink more water and exercise so that you can help the circulation and help that fluid clear where it needs to clear from. Also, you might notice that you have swollen and bleeding gums. So just go out and buy yourself a soft bristled toothbrush so that it's a little bit more gentler on your mouth. And backaches, ladies, your belly's getting bigger, your baby's getting bigger. So just keep check on your posture as our boobs get bigger and our bellies get bigger. Some of us have the tendency to slouch. We might feel a little bit self-confident, or it might feel more comfortable, but it's much, much better if you can lay down with a good posture here and there and make sure you've got your shoulders back and you are sitting properly. If you're at work, you might like to consider getting yourself a ball to sit on rather than a desk. I actually found that so much more comfortable during my pregnancy, and it actually doubled up as something that I utilized in the shower while I was going through my labor pains. I leant on it, I bounced on it, I rolled on it, I made all sorts of sounds on it. Go out and get yourself a big ball to sit on. Really, 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 really handy. All right, so your checklist for this week is, if you haven't already, because it's coming quickly, ladies, and the time is getting closer and closer, start thinking about planning for and preparing your nursery. So you might like to talk to your partner about this, or your friends. It might be that you're painting the walls in your nursery, or you're wanting something really special or a special theme. There might be specific needs that you want to have in the furniture there. So start thinking about that and checking out the options that we have here at Ready, Set, Mum. Also, make sure, once again, that you're filling your cupboards and your fridge with fiber-rich, nutrient food, and just check with your midwife or doctor, because around this time sometimes it might be that you have some low iron or some low magnesium or low calcium, and they will be able to give you some suggestions of food that you need to eat. Also, if you haven't already, it might be a good consideration to upgrade your insurance to include your baby, or look at insurance options that suit you and your family. Oh, here comes Indiana. Hi, babe. No, she's going back inside. Also, the other thing that you might consider, just like we've said to get yourself a good maternity bra, go out and get yourself some maternity footwear. So as your feet are getting a little bit bigger and a little bit more swollen, you might have to go out and get some really high quality protective footwear just to feel more comfortable. And to help reduce the swelling in your legs, there are actually stockings that you can wear to help with the tingles and help reduce the swelling of your legs with the higher fluid retention. So if that's something you want to look at, take a look at that as well. Okay, ladies, my 1-year-old is banging on the door. I don't know if you can hear her. I promised them that I would take them swimming. So that's what I am going to go and do right now. Please, please, please let us know how you're going. We are loving being here with you, and the team is actually getting some really good reads out of all your stories, so keep them coming in, and I look forward to seeing you next week for week 24 of your pregnancy. I'm hiding from my kids, but before you go, do you love this video? And did you want more great pregnancy information delivered directly to you? If so, make sure you just drop by and subscribe to Ready Set Mum using the links below. Good luck.